test. I guess that works.
Yeah, you're good.
Cool. I guess we can use this time. Any new students have questions? Yeah. A 1-minute question?
He represents the student organization.
Yeah.
And one of the professors canceled and he jumped into the
So I'm here pitching an organization, but we'll give people like 1 more minute to come in. So if you have a 1-minute question, I can answer a question. Oh, just you wait. We will talk about happy hour events. The answer is maybe kind of. We've done it once before. All right, I guess I'll get started. So, hello, I am Brian Brubach. I am a current PhD student here, and I'm currently, for the time being, president of this CS GradCo organization. So, if you're a current student, you might remember this as ExecCo. We're kind of like renaming and rebranding it. But we're an organization that basically helps out grad students, does events for grad students. Here we go, I have a slide on this. What does GradCo do? So we're mostly trying to sort of build community in the department and bring grad students together. We organize a lot of social events. We also are creating and maintaining resources for grad students and just generally trying to sort of support you all. So just to talk about some of our ongoing and past events that we've done. So we have a fall picnic that's coming up Friday, September 13th, and it'll be at the park down the road. We'll look for volunteers soon. So this is basically like grad students run a picnic that has faculty and staff and students, and we all sort of get together and celebrate the start of a new year. We also have a spring potluck. We have monthly board game nights, which have free food, notably. We have coffee hours weekly that Tom's been taking over. And then we have some other, so happy hours we've done once before, a happy hour with other physics PhDs and ECE students, I think, so we could do that again as well. And the big idea with a lot of the events we organize is it's really like 1 or 2 grad students wants to sort of spearhead organizing some events. So for me, I do monthly board game nights. And then the role of GradCo is really to help facilitate getting funding for that event and support that. So like I'm running the board game nights, but I have a lot of other people in GradCo who help get food and do other things. All right, so here's just some pictures of things we do. So the picnic is rain or shine. You can see myself and one of my collaborators here together in paper writing and in grilling. There's our potluck, game nights. We have some new events planned for this year. So we're going to start doing some adventure program trips like kayaking, some sort of one-off sport things and intramurals. And really, like anybody, even as a first-year student, if you want to get involved, if you want to suggest something, email us. I'll have the contact up at the end. Talk to me. we're always looking for people to get involved and organize things, and we have funding, so like there's a lot of cool stuff that can happen. Some planned resources, so kind of crazy stuff that's going down. So like we have this food pantry coming up, which is going to be basically a resource where you can sort of go in and purchase food fairly affordably at all hours of the day. So you're not constrained to the hours of the cafe in the building. So this will be really nice. Hopefully this will happen this year. Yeah, maybe. We've got a blog we're going to be starting up. And lowest probability would be the resting space, but we're pushing for this still. You can interpret the word resting space however you want. Some other support and advocacy we do. We're going to have a mental health survey this year. And just generally, we try to sort of advocate for any grad student needs and concerns and be there for you with, whatever you might need, basically. Yeah, so just to finish up, here's our contact information. You can email us at gradco@cs.umd.edu. We have a website which is still in the process of being sort of renovated. And if you want to hear about events, make sure you get on GradList. So GradList is good for lots of information, but it's also where we publicize all of our events. So you'll get emails about, say, the board game night or other events that we're doing. So I think I even finished early. Any questions about GradCo in 1 or 2 minutes? Talk to me or other members of GradCo, and we can talk about, we have a budget, we have funding, and so far we've been pretty much able to allocate for anything within reason. It's more, our constraint is mainly just people stepping up and organizing stuff. So if you're willing to organize something. Happy hours are really easy to do. There's a bar right across the street called Town Hall that undergraduates do not go to because it's kind of a dive bar. But it's a very nice place to do a grad student happy hour, cheap drinks. That's where we did it before. And that's nice because it doesn't really require funding. You can just sort of say, everybody go here now. So, yeah. Any other questions? I technically have 1 minute left. All right, I will yield the floor. When is the first event? So the picnic's on the 13th. We might have something before then. We're still planning the first board game night. Sometimes we do a kickoff event with the board game nights where we do it at Board and Brew. We're not sure yet if that's going to happen this year. And then International Student Welcome will probably happen fairly soon. That's basically a chance for like new international students to talk with current international students, especially with like questions about all the different issues with coming here to this country for the first time and enrolling in a PhD program or a master's program and sorting out all of that. So yeah, I'm handing it off to Mike, I guess.
I've got